when we did these, we were working for Paramount Home Video, so we were doing public performances, so we had to be up to spec. But we didn't have access to the Paramount shops. So we did a lot of our Star Trek props at home to their specifications.
That's about 15 years old.
Yeah.
The print is still sort of...
It's leaking a little bit. Moisture gets in because, of course, inkjet printers. If you're ever printing anything, try to use a laser press. It makes it go in all different
So when
directions.
you wipe away the Vaseline, then you get the underlayer still there, and it looks like the paint's chipped away or been, scraped off.
Vaseline's your friend.
Liquid latex works well too.
That sounds dirty too. Doors, ventilated area. You hear that a lot from us. It's like a Mythbusters episode.
The bathroom fan does not count as a ventilated area.
No, one of our panels, a lovely lady looked at us and said, I went into a ventilated area at my bathroom and I turned the fan on. Then I heard a knock at the door. I'm like, really? She's like, yeah, apparently. Did you know our bathroom fan systems are all connected? Here's where the Star Wars fans start showing up. Princess Leia, you know, oh my God. She gets a lunar, of course it does. Local authority as to whether or not you can pull it out and pose with it. I loaned the outfit to a young lady for a parade, and she pulled it out to pose for pictures, and the officer didn't realize this isn't a real luger. Yeah.
Luckily, it went over well. So.
Yeah, we were joking later on about this full-grown officer, you know, jumping a 16-year-old girl. That made us all. Yeah, we can all cry now.
George, what were you thinking?
Wow,
that one's almost.
It's still that is the most pitiful. I can almost see the green light.
Which is fine. This gun is about 5 years older than that gun, if not more. And I don't think we've ever changed the battery in that. So
we've always put the original batteries back in.
Maybe we just use the silver one more often.
No, this just says a lot for Lucas writing and not being in charge, Lucas writing and being in charge. A vampire movie we did years ago back in Toronto, so the spring is not bouncing back as much.
That's okay, the gag is stabbing, not pulling out. So it's been a few years anyway.
24 years, the gag is stabbing, not pulling out. All I did for this was spray paint it with the lighter brown, took a nail, scratched it to death. Knots are my fingers. And on camera, especially on camera.
She even does the sound effects when she works. Repressed Foley artist.
You're just as bad. The cat hates you, not me. There are different glues for different items. You can't hot glue everything. I'd like to. That's my favorite thing. That's my
fix it with
diesel.
hot glue. It's like, no!
It usually comes running out of nowhere. It's like,
the dog broke a gear. We'll just hot glue it.
no! A whole bunch of these for kids. For face painting, we did a sci-fi face painting. Put spirit gum on kids and then have them later on say, I'm bored. So all we did was we put a little liquid latex on their face and a little liquid latex on the prosthetic. Waited about, a minute for it to half dry. There you go. They were happy. They were running around looking like dinosaurs. And, some of the kids were very into Star Trek. They were like, I'm Bajoran. Cool.
Top and bottom clipped all the leads so that they could be soldered to the top of the board rather than going through holes in the board.
We made our own surface
That one's
mounts.
probably not so much, but we had a couple of other ones that were similar. 3,
4. Oh, look, hot glue.
Must be her repair job.
Are made for accessories and props so they can be worn and they can be flexible. The unfortunate thing is over time, they
Not
lose
so flexible.
their flex.
First X-Men was at least 12 years ago.
Yeah. Keep the mold. I used to wear that one for the panel. We discovered that my head was the same size as his. We used to joke about just as fat. Go on! I dare you. You're coming home with me, mister. None of them are. Made the replica for the production. thin. Stuff is easy to use. But it is sharp when you cut it. Please take sandpaper to the edge. You've had that experience?
I've done that. It's much sharper than you think it is.
Well, you've been working with it for a while. You look like you lost a fight with a cat.
Yeah.
More expensive stone for silicone.
Right. There you go.
There you go. Nice. I didn't even think of that. Well, thank you for coming.
Please stay.
Three buttons in the same position as the buttons on the iPad. Again, stuff like this is all done through a computer, on lasers, on machines. But if you've got the patience, folks, freaking lasers. If you do something hard edge like this, do keep in mind that there's a limit to the space, there's no flexibility. So if you're putting stuff inside, make sure you know what you're going to put in there before you make it. Not make it and go, crap, that doesn't fit.
Step back.
It's not like you can get into little teeny things. You know, again, these are all. Come on, don't leave us hanging. Normally, there's another light behind the stone that when you press it, it turns on. But all the time, and suddenly you go to use it,
And it's dead.
and it's dead.
You like that? So the battery's in this morning. I don't know how it died so fast.
Oh, hi.
Going to the weaponry next?
Yes.
Thank you. That's become our moderator.
Let me have my weapons. Let me introduce you to aluminum. Jigsaw.
Jigsaw
Lots of
and
oil.
files.
So, please make sure you've got a tang inside. Don't stop your blade here.
I'm
Okay.
surprised I still have both my eyes open.
I love you. I love
It's not a retractable.
you. You didn't make it retractable, you idiot.
The blade is like this and this wide, and the handle is this big and this wide. Where's the blade gonna go? There's no way to make it retractable.
Object lesson.
That is the other end of the blade. And what I was just doing, handling the blade, don't ever let me see you guys doing it. The aluminum's not so bad. But anything that's really on there now?
It's really on there.
Okay, fine. But the blade does go up inside. Now he's going to break it.
Yeah. It's just a wall blade.
It's a wall blade.
That's why I'm playing with it.
You want to play with your own blade, you can play with it later, but not mine.
Stupid gravity.
So anyway, your blade should go up inside your handle.
What do we call it at work? A random gravity circle?
Random gravity surges, that's right. I seem to be having a lot of those today. Our dear forms. See, we have absolutely no value anymore. Since we built
I know.
For gluing that together.
For gluing foam? Is it like just regular upholstery foam sort of thing? Or?
More
similar.
camp pad.
More similar.
Glue that.
Right.
Well, what do you recommend to glue them together then?
As far as I know.
The ones I build are covered with duct tape. And these
I will need a topic to talk to
But you can see that these are the
contact
plastic.
cement.
Yeah. If you look in here.
It's a like an inkjet printer. It prints a layer, cures that layer with UV, then it prints the next layer, and it uses wax as a support medium. So wherever it prints the part, it's printing in plastic, and you can wait. I don't know if you saw the one prop that we were handing around from Space 1999. It was actually a long square, basically slush cast those and left them all over the spec.
16 hours.
In time. This would still fire, yeah.
So